Now I would like to invite Dr. Rajiv Singla sir for the TIDE program. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Very good evening to all of you. Can I have slides, please? Yeah, so while the slides are being uh, displayed, yeah, so I think when we started off Speed as an organization, uh, the thing that was foremost in our mind was to share this knowledge uh, of endocrinology with all the fraternity among our medical side, but also to the patients and the patient welfare. So I think with SPEEDCON, one purpose we have been able to fulfill to bring science in a pure academic way to all our physician fraternity. But COVID, the lockdown and everything gave us a lot of time to introspect. So what we thought was it was the right time for us to go and start a new initiative to help community at large. So the population that we thought requires our help and we may be able to make an impact there are the children and the people living with type 1 diabetes. What we realized was that although the name suggests that we believe that every diabetes is same, but of course we know that type 1 diabetes to manage is an entirely different entity as compared to type 2 diabetes. The numbers may be very small, but the impact on the person who's affected, the impact on the family is huge and immense. And although there are so many resources which are there to cater to type 2 diabetes, so many organizations run courses, people who want to get trained as diabetic educator in type 2 diabetes. We know that there are no such resources exist in field of type 1 diabetes in India. So with the help of entire SPEED team and with blessings of Dr. Nikhil Tandon and my colleagues Dr. Yashdeep Gupta and along with blessings from Dr. Kalra, we've been able to utilize time of this pandemic to crystallize this diabetic education course, which we are very, very proud and to launch in this meeting today. So this we have called as TIDE, Type 1 Diabetes Education Certificate Course. So this initiative is basically directed for anybody who wants to learn how to manage type 1 diabetes in its entirety, which includes not only education about insulin, but how to give that insulin. What does we mean by carb counting? How do we decide each and every dose for each and every child that is to be given for type 1 diabetes? So the entire team from SPEED has been very, very instrumental in materializing this course. So of course, huge thanks to all of them and special thanks to Dr. Tandon. And of course, the point that I would like to mention here is that, of course, none of these programs can scale without support from our, because each program has to scale. So somebody at background has to scale it. So very, very kindly, USV, although doesn't have any insulin product in their portfolio, have agreed to expand this program to to entire India, taken this as an education initiative. So huge thanks to them for so. And this is how these 10 modules look like. So first 5 or 6 modules are just very, very intensive, but very, very simple modules to take parents of children with type 1 diabetes, the paramedical staff, to how to kind of decide dose, how to reach that glycemic control that has been so elusive in type 1 diabetes. And then last 4 modules are on other aspects. How do we manage these kids in school? What are the psychosocial issues are there? What are long-term follow-ups and complications which are there? And we are launching this program after a successful pilot at Delhi. We are launching this program all across India, and these are the centers which have agreed to expand this course to the entire India. So we would take a proud moment to kind of inaugurate this program here. So I would request all SPEED members to come on the dais, and I would also request Dr. Tandon and Dr. Jhingan to kindly come on the stage for few minutes. I request all the dignitaries to do a formal launch by launching the brochure along with